Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
What's up? Welcome to the Inept Pit podcast. We're back for our long-awaited hiatus. I'm your host, Campbell. The other five guys, Sasiela.
What's up, everybody?
This is our third try at trying to record the podcast, and hopefully it will be our last try. We've had technical difficulties out the wahoo as of recent. We apologize for not returning to you last week, but unfortunately, Drew, that's this guy right here, me, is a fucking idiot. And
I lost all the files.
I lost all the files.
And somewhat my fault. I should be the one recording.
Yes.
And my internet's been down.
Responsibility should never be on my hands.
This podcast, this episode will never see the light of day.
This one might not also happen. There's a possibility this one might also not happen.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be funny if it was like your first time hearing the podcast. You're like, that's that guy's voice. Like that's how he sounds.
Yeah, I already quit talking like that.
Well, that's because you can't commit to the bit.
No,
Well, that's why I got more material to do. See, the best part is if you ever run out of material on stage, you can just kind of talk like this, and people are like, "That's technically a joke."
Is that a new character? You do it halfway through.
That's my TED Talk card. I did a TED Talk on picture frames. Picture frames are the thing that you don't realize you use way more than you actually use. They are a frame of a picture in time, a moment that you remember. And we cherish these moments. That's why we frame them.
Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
Oh, dude, because I'm just like, I think I've given up on traditional life.
Turning the bottle.
I'm turning into a full asshole.
Yeah, look at this. Everyone on YouTube, can you see this vest?
This is my life now. This is me now. I am a vest guy. I have another one on the way. I'm a vest guy, and I'm gonna wear the sunglasses at night guy.
That's because our new merch item's gotta be like an Inept Pit pin.
This is essentially, if you want, no, we're gonna start selling Drew Halloween outfits, and there will be sunglasses, black pants, black shirt, black shoes, and a black vest.
Here's an Evan Halloween outfit.
Be fat.
A Falls Creek shirt that doesn't fit you. Reebok shorts that are extra long, and whatever shoes you can find off the clearance rack at your local DXL or something.
You know what? That's not a bad. It's a cheap outfit. It's a cheap Halloween costume.
It's not charming. It's not. No one likes my outfit. Because there is no outfit. There's no fashion. Either. Well, you have fashion. I don't.
What? I wear all black. How is that fashion? How is that fashion?
Someone's like, you know what? That's true. That's art, what you're doing.
If someone thinks what I'm doing is art, they're stupid. Also, I think literally now, just guys, I think I've done this before. I think any woman who's ever been into me, or dude, because I've had dudes that have been into me, I haven't been into them, but they've been into me, they all have to be stupid to some level.
No.
Yeah. I mean, come on. A little bit.
No, I mean,
I'm a train wreck.
Well, you have the charm.
That is my thing. Yeah, no, I am very charming. I mean, that's all I have. So really, it's honestly, it's almost not fair for them. I essentially am just tricking them with my pizzazz, as some call it.
I wish I had your charm. I don't have your charm.
I'm a charmer.
I'm just a big blob with a bad haircut.
But you're honest and you're loyal, which is two things that a lot of people aren't nowadays. So, you know, keep your chins up about that.
Hey.
So I was gonna say keep your chin up, and then I was like, I gotta say chins. Like it's right there. Dude, we were on a fucking roll this weekend.
Yeah, let's bring that up. Comments.
We went to a bachelor party, bachelor/bachelorette party. Very, very modern, very progressive. Actually, I don't know. I think a lot of people would be like buffooned by it. I was trying to tell someone about this. Like at first when they told me that they were gonna do like this joint bachelorette party, I was like, that's kind of weird. And I thought about it, I'm like, oh no, because they actually love each other. They don't look as their upcoming marriage is a prison. They don't look like they need to escape from them. They're like, oh, we should all have a good time tonight. And they go, well, what's the best way to have a good time? Well, probably with my best friend.
Together.
Yeah, together with my best friend. It's like, that's beautiful. It was a beautiful time. We had a lot of fun. And also, we didn't have to do like the part. I really don't like going to the strip club. So I'm glad that that wasn't part of it.
You don't like going?
No,
No, either. No,
it's just uncomfortable to me. I don't know.
Because you're older. That's your maturity level.
Maybe it's my maturity. Yeah, look, the guy wearing a no sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
I don't really
I'm not
like.
bored. Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not. I mean, maturity is probably not definitely a thing. I dress like we were mocking me all weekend. But I dressed like now, like an early 2000s high school bully, like a high school bully from a movie in the early 2000s.
You kind of look like Ozzy Osbourne right now,
dude. Great compliment. Thank you.
If you have like the blonde black hair, you'd be like.
Thank you for calling me the Prince of Darkness.
Someone go to Spirit Halloween and send us a Ozzy Osbourne wig for the next Halloween episode.
I don't know what I was doing there, but we were talking about the bachelor party. But it was all fun. We got really fucked up. Naturally, though, that's what like kind of you do. You start drinking at like fucking 6. It kind of just happens, doesn't it?
I feel like that's how I would describe the night. It's like, we all just went to bars and drank. Great party. Party.
First, it started out a little us
driving late. We got there very late.
No, we didn't. We were there before 6.
We cut it close.
But
we were there for like 5 minutes and we're going.
Yes, like, okay. So we made it. We made it on time. Also, well, I mean, like it started out like us kind of being the outsiders, you know?
Yeah.
We're definitely the outsiders. And I don't think it ever ended with us not being the outsiders. But
especially me.
Yeah, especially you. But the fun part about that was that the first place we went to, the Hard Saturday place, someone recognized me from doing stand-up there.
Well, someone's bragging over here.
No, I'm not bragging. I wanted to say because it was a funny exchange because I felt like I should have known them.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Like,
you talked to them after the show, probably.
Yeah, like I don't remember them because like I was like
probably a few years, right?
Well, I don't know unless they've gotten out of Flint. It's been a few years since I've done comedy in Flint, but it doesn't mean that they
name drop the city.
In Flint. Yeah, what a brag. We're in a city that has no water for its inhabitants. What a great place to be. But also, how do I make beer there when they can't use the water?
Oh my god.
That's a good question. Should we have not had the cider? There's water in cider, right? There gotta be some.
It's more apples.
It's more apples.
Apples and water.
Well, yeah, but there's water is definitely an ingredient in cider. It has to be. It's like an ingredient in everything.
Yeah. Well, it's liquid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, they can use milk.
Yeah.
Milk can be a base, but there's water in milk technically, right?
Good question.
I think technically there is, right?
There's someone listening to this right now. They're like, these guys are such idiots.
I know, but I swear to God, all right, if a woman, animal, or human makes milk, you're saying they're not using any of the water that they digest to make that milk? That feels. Probably. I feel like. Well, here's a question.
I feel like all liquid has water.
If you're, I do too. I feel that doesn't mean it's real. But I feel like it's like the base, right?
Water's the source of everything, pretty much.
Yes, it's got to be. I think pretty much like all food has water in it.
Yeah. You get the cookie, you water, you boil it.
Yeah, no, but I mean even like base ingredients, like vegetables have fruit. Vegetables have fruit in them. Vegetables and fruit have water in them.
Yeah.
How else would they have juices? Right?
This sounds like the first day of science class. You're like, I don't know how anything works. Someone explain this to me.
I don't know what this shit means. I'm fucking scared.
Science class.
It's literally like I like hypothetically talking about science, like because it's like you can like kind of like I don't know if any of that's true, but it's gotta be right. Like it's gotta be.
Yeah.
I mean, I made it up. No one told me that. But I feel like it's real. And you know what? As long as I feel something, I got to keep true to myself, right? That's what my therapist tells me. So I got to validate my own feelings.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't need other people to validate my feelings. My feelings are validated as long as I have them.
Yeah, it was a fun party.
It was. And then but the thing is, I got better when we moved to the other place because I was just on a roll of charming locals, as we were saying. We go back to the charming portion. That wasn't I. Come on.
Yes, this is the most charming man. That's why the Smith song.
This charming man. Dude, I fucking lost it. This song came on. It's just like, there's a certain point when I drink that I've realized that I can just like create an audience out of just normal people. Is that, you've seen me do it before,
Yeah,
right?
It's just two people talking. You just stand there like, this is my crowd now.
Essentially, that might be a mental illness portion, but there is a point where it's like two people start talking, they're strangers, and then like then only their friends come in. And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm performing right now. I'm shucking and jiving. Essentially, because like they all started because we were sitting out there smoking and fucking. I was smoking, you weren't, and he was not. I said you were not.
I was not.
He was not.
What are you doing that for?
What did this mean?
Quotations, like, okay.
I just thought there were bunnies hopping. I had no idea. No, we were standing out there. I remember, like, what was the thing the guy said? He was like, we weren't even talking. There's just some guy out there. He goes, yeah, man, like how older women, like, when they like younger men, they call them cougars. What's the name for, like, older men? Like younger women, and his I know where I'm like looking at my phone. I was like, I go, predator.
The whole patio laugh. There's a guy that's just in the corner. I don't think he was paying attention to anything. He just stopped and goes like,
it crushed.
It's just like, yeah.
It was fun. And then some guy, I think, introduced me to a girl. I was too drunk to realize what was going on, but I'm pretty sure this girl liked me and wanted to talk to me because, like, it is weird for, like, I didn't know this other dude. This other dude, when I walk up, he goes, hey, what's your name? I'm like, Drew. He goes, oh, well, this is Kaylee.
You two talk.
You two talk. I think he legit said, you two talk.
That's what I remember.
And I'm not looking for anything like that right now anyway. So it's like kind of funny that like my brain wouldn't even go there. I'm too stupid and drunk to even imagine it. So she just starts talking. She goes, hi, how are you? And I was like, oh, you have a Southern accent. Oh my God. And I just started mocking her Southern accent for like 30 minutes. I just spent 30 minutes. I was just laughing the whole time. I was like, I was just making fun of the South for being racist.
I remember you saying that there's like some restaurant from the South that you're like, isn't that racist?
I don't even remember that.
I don't remember that.
I said there's a racist.
Or she asked what your opinion of the South was.
It's like
pretty Waffle House or something.
Waffle House and racism?
Yeah, I think what you said. Maybe that's what it was. What's your opinion of the South? It's Waffle House and racism. She's like, that's totally not what the South is.
It's like, I'm tomato. I love using that when it makes no sense to use it even. Like,
difference of opinion.
Yeah,
instead of not even like two kind of similarities, it's just complete opposites. Yeah. Not even the right way of thinking.
Well, I'm officially, I don't know, like I told you, I'm just dumb now. Now.
Yeah.
I'm embracing my stupidity, I should say. I'm all about being the dumbest I can be now. Bring me your dumb. I will defeat them. I will outdumb them. You think you're dumb, dude? I will outdumb you so fast. I'm the dumbest guy in the city. I'm dumbest guy in the city. I'm calling it. I call the title. I dare you to come challenge me.
That's your album.
Try to take my challenge.
Your album title is Drew Campbell. I'm dumb as hell.
I'm dumb as hell, dude.
Yeah. The dunce hell.
I'm a real box of rocks.
Never heard that term before.
You haven't?
Box of rocks.
But you're not saying it right.
I'm a real box of rocks.
No, you gotta emphasize. You got a real box of rocks. You gotta really emphasize that beads. Otherwise, it's not as funny. I've been getting really weird on like the alliteration of shit. Well, that's technically not alliteration, but just the emphasis of words and making them like how funny just emphasizing certain syllables is.
You think a teacher ever called their student a box of rocks?
It's such a
misspell the word.
How funny of an insult! You box of rocks. Like, let's bring it back. Let's make this a real nice insult, dude. That's real PG too. Like you can't get mad. It's also gender neutral. Unless it depends on what you think box. Like, it depends on what you're thinking of box. But What kind of box are you talking about?
This is a new character. I'm a guy who brings up problematic stuff, but tries to make it progressive.
I mean, to be honest, I think
It's an insult. You're like, well, it can be for both.
it's gender
All
neutral.
gender.
Gender neutral insult. It's like literally that's cool. Let's bring it back. That's our new shirt, Box of Rocks. We should start selling boxes of rocks.
You all know name Box of Rocks. That sounds like a great name for cereal.
Oh, Box of Rocks. No, it doesn't. Who wants to eat rocks?
It's like
Your kids gonna go to Mom, can I get a box of rocks? Box of rocks kind of sounds like you're just gonna do a bunch of crack.
you start there, you're like, crack.
I hope you die, cat. I hope you die, cat.
Stop.
No, I hope the cat dies. I hope you die. I hope you die out there. You're not coming in, you're gonna die out there. Nope, you're gonna die. Evan, go let the cat in.
I'll be back.
In the meantime, I don't know. It's really hard to do the podcast without insulting you. Oh yeah. I am. Fuck, dude. This is hard without you. I thought I could do it normally without you because I normally talk. But the second I'm just looking at the camera, I was like, I'm supposed to be talking right now. It's very hard. Is the cat not coming in? Get the fuck in here, cat. 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 Get in here. Get in here, cat. Cat. Oh, now the dog's out. All right, wonderful.
Oh, there we go.
Well, now the dog's out, Evan. It's a fucking round robin of stupidity. There you go.
All the animals are.
What if we killed all the animals? I've been thinking about this. I would gladly step on a puppy's head if it meant that none of the children in the state had to go to bed hungry tonight. I would punt your fucking Shih Tzu with glee if it meant the life of a child being saved. Easily. I think it's crazy that people care about pets. I fucking hate that cat. I hate that cat so much right now.
Shot.
You ruined the shot,
You
cat.
ruined Drew's soapbox moment of a controversial take.
Fucking wring her neck. I'll wring her neck.
Stay
But
tuned
yeah,
for episode 50.
the
with
bachelor
Drew.
party.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we camped out. I don't know. Does anyone fucking care anymore about this story?
I think we told the highlights of it.
I mean, it kind of wasn't even that great.
No, it was fun.
Or really, it was fun. It was fine.
Just drinking.
It was
the whole time.
fine. It was fine.
Yeah.
It was good to. It was good to see Danner.
Yeah, Danner
and Courtney. It was good to see them. Besides that, I don't know.
Felt like okay.
We danced. I don't know. It was fine. I want to do comedy. Oh yeah, shout out plugs early. Come see me. I'll be opening up for Jeff Leeson at the Hamilton Street Pub. Doors are at 8. Shows at 9.
What day?
The 10th.
What month?
This month.
Okay.
Friday.
Friday, September 10th.
Yes. The 9/11 Eve, as I call it. So,
Wasn't the show at 8?
I think.
I thought the poster said doors at 7, show at 8 because they had bands playing at 10.
I don't know. I have no idea. Figure it out. Just get there early. You'll be fine. Yeah, make sure you're there at 8 then. Before 8. Be there before 8. Well, yeah, because you're a bad friend, but yeah. So that I think tickets are like 10 or 15. I don't know. I'm opening, guys. Don't ask me. I'm not gonna get money based off how many people show up, but I'm supposed to plug it. Also, maybe I'll sell merch there.
What merch?
I don't know. I don't have merch. I could just like grab
Grab a bunch of pieces of paper, write my name on it, autographs.
No, I got it. I could buy sheets, and then I could just cut them right into like strips, and then like just write like a punchline on one of my jokes on, and say that they're headbands, and sell them.
I don't know if I want to wear a headband with a joke on it.
Well, it's not about if people.
They want the
to.
Nike swoosh, you know. That
Yeah,
type of shit.
I mean, I could give them a headband. Like, what's a good one? Like the punchline. Like I could just have a headband that says, "I don't think your pets love you." There you go.
I think what you need to do is you need to go to like a JC Penney, buy like 20 white shirts and just handwrite.
Drew Campbell on it.
That's the back. You have your hand, Twitter and Instagram info.
I don't have either of those.
Well,
Dude, how funny it would be if I just bought plain white Hanes shirts and wrote on Sharpie with them, Drew Campbell, and then oh fuck, dude, that would be. I might do that solely. I'll lose money doing that, but that's hysterical. Yeah. That's a really good idea.
Just go on public one day and someone's wearing that T-shirt.
Just add a little swastika for flavor, you know. All right, fine. Star of David. Does that make you happier? Star of David.
How about no religious or any sort of controversy, racism?
What? What?
Not anything that's bigoted or homophobic or xenophobic or any of the none of that.
No, Evan, way to just destroy my whole act.
Did you hear about the Notre Dame coach?
No, did he do one of those things?
No, he's last night after the game. Notre Dame was playing Florida State in football. Notre Dame won in overtime. Great game.
Yeah.
But after the game, ESPN interview with the Notre Dame coach. His name's Brian Kelly. He's coach of Central Michigan, alma mater, fire up chips.
Fuck the chips. Unless they come with a sandwich. Keep going. That's a bad joke.
The first question they asked was like, how do you think your execution was today? And he goes, well, I'm a big fan of execution, but I think we should execute all our players on our team tonight.
That's awesome.
And everyone was just people laugh.
That's good.
But Twitter was just like, this guy sucks. I can't believe he said that. He wants to execute his players. I'm like, do we not know?
Do we not know what
is anymore?
We don't. Can you believe this man said he wants to kill all of his players? Like, I don't think he meant it.
Yeah. Like, in the press conference, they asked him. They thought he's like,
we're not. It's like
he's like, I'm quoting an old coach from the back in the day who said like the exact quote. He's like, do you honestly think I'm going to kill my players after one game? Are you crazy? What are we doing here?
Well, most people are.
Yeah.
Most people don't understand jokes anymore. It's kind of funny. It is actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people don't understand jokes. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the most meta joke to misinterpret a joke, right? Because isn't it like a joke, like essentially a lot of jokes or just humor in general is purposely misinterpreting something.
Yeah.
Right? So isn't it super meta to misinterpret a joke?
Well, he had a bad delivery too. He was kind of just like, well, I'm a fan of execution. But I think we should have executed all our players. And I was just like,
yeah, he's a coach.
Yeah.
What do you think he's going to have? Like fucking Rodney Dangerfield level delivery? Guy's a coach.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, back to what I was saying, it is kind of funny when people don't understand jokes. It is kind of like.
I'd rather they do.
No, I do too, but I'm saying abstractly because they're misinterpreting the joke. That is a misinterpretation. So it's like this fucking fourth dimension joke. People don't understand jokes.
Yeah.
In a way.
It's a weird way to look at it.
Hey man, I'm just trying to be positive. All right. It's funny because sometimes like if someone jokes around, you can do the funny thing by sandbagging them, their joke, by taking their joke serious, but then doing it as a bit and really doubling down. Right? Have you ever seen skits like that?
Give the people an example.
I don't know. Like, if someone says something about your mama or something like that, like sleeping with your mama, and you're like, "Hey, what the fuck, man? You fuck my mom? You fuck my mom? What the fuck, dude?"
I'm sorry, man.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? That was like when he's obviously like, it's obviously, yeah, he's kidding. He's like, yeah, of course you were. But it's kind of funny if you think like someone does your mom a joke about fucking your mom. You're like, what? How dare you? My mother is a beautiful woman. My mother is a saint, you motherfucker.
That's your opening joke.
Oh shit, I didn't even think about it. Like, that's kind of layered. What I just said is my mother is a saint, you motherfucker. Because they just said they fucked your mom. So it's like they're your motherfucker. They are a motherfucker. I had a
Are you
joke
proud
like
of
that.
yourself?
No, I did it on accident. I did used to tell a bad joke like that, where I would say like something about like relationships. I'd be like, "Oh, relationships are always great at the beginning. It's all like amazing, but then 6 months later, your car's keyed and your mom's pregnant." I'm like, look, no, that's unexcusable. You can't really have a reason for that. I'm just a real motherfucker.
You had a great joke on Facebook that everyone seems. You have like 26 laugh reactions. I was gonna comment like, this joke kind of. What if I was just like, this joke sucked? Why is everyone laughing at this?
This thing sucks. Then I don't care.
No, I thought it was good.
It was not even that great.
Okay, now that you said that,
It's
yeah,
fine.
It was. I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was.
I think
amazing.
it's better than what most people can do on Facebook.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But that doesn't mean it's good.
It was good for not a meme.
It was obviously a joke.
Yeah.
It was clearly a joke, and it had good structure.
There were like 10 people commenting, like trying to add
everyone was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to be funny, which is great.
And I saw you laugh at all of them, like,
because I don't.
He's not laughing at this.
I do that because I don't like actually commenting.
Yeah.
I don't like sharing any real part of myself with the internet. Like something major could happen in my life, both good and bad. I will never share it on Facebook. Well, I'll just be like, hey, so like cowboy hats are dumb. That's my, addition to like the world web. That is
World
mine.
Wide Web?
No, I can't afford that. So that's all we got. I mean, what is the world? Oh, is that why? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because that's why it's www.
Yeah, well, do you not know that?
I mean, I think I did.
I've been typing www.
I've been typing www. Just two W's, dude. You get there faster. They'll still get you there.
It's just Facebook, but there's less web connectivity. It's just 5 people who see it. It's just people in your area.
What?
Trying to add it a bit.
What, Evan? Is that you riffing?
No.
Sound like you riffing. Are you trying to riff on me, boy?
You look so aggressive. I'm just looking at the image. You just
don't riff on me, boy. Kind of looks like what would you call it? I do kind of look like I could be a military veteran. It looks like I served in Nam. I look like the youngest guy who served.
You look like the guy, the villain in Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Okay.
I forgot. Sonny, right?
Yeah, I think his name was Sonny. I'm gonna pay you $200 to do my wife. Whoa! You be careful. She'll do you twice as fast as you do her. Awesome.
Great guy.
Boy, this guy wants to pay us to do his wife. I do love Beavis and Butthead so much. Dude. I need to get Paramount to watch all the old episodes.
I remember in high school when I was like, dude, they're reviving the series, and it's kind of a disappointment.
I actually liked it from what I remember.
I liked like the episodes, but it was a lot. Instead of music videos, they made fun of Jersey Shore.
They also did make fun of music videos still. I don't remember a lot. I remember they made fun of It's So Cold in the Bee, though.
Yeah.
It's so cold in the bee. I thought it was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But only got to one season, then went canceled again, right?
Yep. Just like Napoleon Dynamite, the animated show.
Well, that was never a popular show ever.
The movie was popular.
The movie was, but no one wants to see a show. But Beavis and Butthead. What about it? It
was a show that was based on the movie.
Oh yeah, that's true. But that was a cartoon movie.
And
it's not like it was like it's not like they did a cartoon movie and they decided to make a live action TV series based off of it.
Right.
There's a difference when you're trading platforms. The Beavis and Butthead was always awesome, like the original show, and it was
great.
They did problem was that they were on MTV.
Yeah, it limits your audience.
I just don't think a lot of people watch. The people who watch MTV are the people that are gonna like Beavis and Butthead.
So you think
nowadays
on Comedy Central?
Yeah. I think that would have been a better place. Or Adult Swim.
Yeah, so I think Adult Swim would be good.
Do you think Comedy Central's too busy?
I think they were all about South Park back then. I don't think
they only had that show.
I know, but that was their animated show.
They had others at the same time. It's just they all failed eventually. They had they had like Brickleberry, Drawn Together.
Well, that's later on. Oh, you're talking about the revival?
I'm talking about on Comedy Central at the same time as South Park.
Ugly Americans.
Ugly Americans, that was actually probably my favorite out of all those things. I feel.
That's
That
pretty
was
fun.
really good, actually. I really didn't care. Drawn Together was just a little too much.
Trip Tank.
Even though Norm Macdonald was on it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was the pig, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I swear Norm Macdonald was on that. No, it was Adam Carolla, wasn't it? Not Norm Macdonald. Yeah, Adam Carolla and Norm Macdonald mixed up. What a piece of shit I am. God, kill me. Do it
I don't think
now.
I've seen Drawn Together.
You were probably too young for when it was going on. I probably shouldn't have seen that. I was watching
4
South Park
years
at the
old,
time
yeah.
too. It was like early years South Park that was theirs. It was like a joke of all the reality shows of like the people living in the house together, except this one was all animated characters that had to live together in a house. So there's like a superhero guy, there's like a princess, there's like a pig who can talk, there's like a kind of a ripoff of SpongeBob in a way. There's this like half girl, half fox character. I think that was all of them. There might have been more.
Do you remember the Comedy Central show where they would air comedians' bits, but they would have animated drawings?
Oh yeah, Shorty's watching Shorties. Yep. Fucking yeah. Patrice O'Neill and Jeff Ross were the hosts too. Yeah, I love that show. I loved that show. That was probably the thing that made me fall in love with stand-up.
And Crank Anchors too.
That was not Shorty's watching Shorties.
No.
Shorty's watching Shorties was Shorty watching.
They brought
Shorties.
back Crank Anchors.
Oh yeah, didn't they?
Yeah.
Who
With
wants
like
to see-
modern comics, I think.
Yeah.
Bring back Shorty's watching
Shorty's watching Shorties. Unfortunately, Patrice O'Neill's dead. So I guess you'll have like what Little Rel Howeray do it or some shit.
Yeah.
He's our generation's fucking Patrice, I guess.
What? Because in that one movie with John Cena.
He's actually doing pretty good with humor. He did Bad Trip. He was really funny. His breakout role in Get Out.
He had a Comedy Central half hour.
He also had a Kevin Hart's hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kevin Hart presented one of his hours.
Was he on like some NBC show?
Oh, I don't watch fucking NBC. I couldn't tell you one thing that happens on NBC.
Saturday Night Live.
I couldn't tell you one thing that happens on NBC. One thing on NBC that I'd like to watch. God damn, I fucked that joke up.
Because you've been drinking a little bit.
I've had one beer, and then I haven't even finished. We're almost. We got like
We're
what?
halfway. Yeah.
We're about halfway. We got like 30 something minutes left, or 25, 27. Dude, fucking don't blame me, man. Actually, yeah, no, blame me. This is totally my fault.
Yeah. So we gotta go home.
I got to sweat a lot. I want to like create a sweat lodge. So I want to kill like a bunch of bison and tan them, and then put all their like bodies together and create a tent that I can sweat in. Sweat lodge.
This is a brand new concept.
This is not a brand new. It was something the natives used to do. Stupid, and be cultured, whitey. I mean, come on, you just learn about other people for a second. Not everything's about white Americans. So
It's
as I was
funnier
saying,
you that you just look like such a dickhead while you're saying
I
that. You
know.
got sunglasses on, you're drinking a beer, like, come on, what's your problem?
be more cultured,
Yeah.
dude. So you burn hot rocks or some shit like that. The rocks are hot. That's all I know. It's it's pretty much like a box of rocks that you burn. Like you heat up a bunch of rocks, I think. Maybe it's a fire. I don't know. There's something that does heat, right?
Yeah.
And then it just gets real hot in there. Kind of like a sauna, but more natural. You know, using Thailand and stuff. You're like, it's made out of like bison and shit. Can you get our bison? They're alive, right?
I think that's like in South Dakota.
They're okay, so they're around.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta go to South Dakota, kill me a few bisons with my bare hands, because that's what man does. I'll fight bison with my hands. And you know how you win, right? In a bison fight? You lull them into a false sense of security by jerking off their big stupid bison dick. You just jerk that off. And then they get all like, oh, there's a guy, this is a friend. And that's when you get them. Because bisons, they got to be, what, 800 pounds at least? That's me ballpark. Probably more.
Your threat of defense against the bison is just to jerk them off, and you're like,
jerk their big stupid dicks off, get it right.
they're like, then you want them to say, that guy's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know how ridiculous that sounds.
You jerk their big super dicks off, right? And then, yeah, they think you're a friend. You can sneak up on them, man. They're not gonna expect the 1-2. You get them with a good combo right out the gate, dude. 1, 2, 3. You get the uppercut on the last one. It'll be like fucking Ryu from Street Fighter, dude. Ryu that shit. Just shuriken. I'm about shurikens. Like, I want to make shurikens popular. If I want to get in a fight at a bar, just so I can uppercut a guy and yell shuriken. You know how cool you would be? Everyone look at that guy and go, that's the coolest person I've ever seen.
And they're like, that's the guy I'm gonna fight next. I don't like his attitude or what he says or what he's about.
I don't like the way he dresses. I don't like how he's starting fights with people. I also don't like how he's being cocky yelling fucking Street Fighter names.
I actually need to bring this point up because now we have a public audience. Drew has said he's going to wear this vest all the time.
Yeah, I saw that. They said this is me now.
So we need to start a petition to drop the vest.
No. This is me now.
You picked all black. You get one fashion thing.
I'm getting another vest. I'm a vest guy now. I'm invested.
What if I just close this laptop? I'm like, we're done.
Oh, so Seamus. Yeah, I had to say it. I'm invested in the vests, all right? I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to rock and roll. I want to look like I'm a drummer from the 80s constantly.
Yeah, you do look like you look like you're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I look like I'm in a band in the 80s.
Yeah, you look like you could be in Cheap Trick.
Oh no, I look like I'm in a cool band.
You saw them live.
I know, but they're not cool.
Well, now they're not. Well, they're all pretty old now.
I don't think they're ever like cool. I don't ever look at pop as like, or pop rock as cool.
Well, that's the only thing I think is cool. So I guess we're at tomato.
Oh man, I can't wait to give me some tomato basil soup.
We just ate. Are you gonna eat more?
I want a tomato basil soup.
You said you were full.
I want tomato.
Yeah,
well, tomato basil soup is technically not food; it's more of a broth. So maybe I'm just thirsty. Imagine that's your drink of choice.
Yeah. I think it's tomato broth, please.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a little thirsty. You just pour out. You just have like a chug of like a sip. And you're like, is that what are you drinking? Are you thirsty? And there's like, you're like, is that Kool-Aid? It's like, no, it's just a tomato soup. Also, here's a question: if I warm up vegetable juice, is that not soup? Oh, vegetable juice, is that not? What's the difference between a broth and a juice when it comes to vegetables?
I'm not sure. Vegetables are actually vegetables, and broth is like water mixed with something.
Let's say you have a vegetable broth, like tomato, but then you have juice. Well, I guess tomato is technically a fruit. We'll be a dickhead about it, but fuck you. Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between vegetable juice and tomato broth? Can you make broth with tomato, or maybe just tomato soup? Is it just thicker? Is that it? Is it thicker? Is it thicker?
It's like a sketch where you're ordering at a restaurant. It'd be like a half hour just pondering food. You're like, so what's up with rice? Who invented this? What is this?
Who thought? I mean, it had to be a hard idea to kind of like eating rice, because you'd been like, it's so tiny. Like, how's that ever gonna fill up anybody? Like, well, what if you just eat like way more of it?
Like that Mitch Hedberg joke about rice.
Well, his joke is about like it's great if you want to eat 10,000 or something. Yeah. But I mean, that's not the joke. I'm just saying, like, because you have to think at one point, like, when you eat food, there was probably a point where you just thought like you just eat the one thing
to live.
Right, but like he's eating one thing. Like if you're eating an apple, I don't think you're like, I'm gonna eat 7 apples. You've been like apple.
Yeah.
I don't know if your brain can understand plural shit that well. You know, I couldn't really understand the concept of apples, but I could understand apples.
Someone's gonna clip that section where you're just looking in the camera with the sunglasses. You're like, I don't know, brains understand plural. Really well, they're really quote tweeting. You're like, who the fuck is this guy?
How fucking dumb is he? The dumbest in town.
Yeah.
You challenge me. I dare you. I will fight you in the streets. You think you're tough? I will prove I'm tough. I will fight any man in the streets as long as I can jerk his big stupid dick off before we fight. To lull him into a false sense of security. And then I will defeat. I guarantee you, I could beat any man in a fight if I jerked his dick off beforehand.
Big stupid.
I could beat any fight. I do be like your best fighters. You give me your Conor McGregors. You give me your Jake Pauls. I'll jerk their dicks off and then beat them in a fight.
That's the new wrestling league or boxing league.
Just jerking your dick.
It's the one prerequisite. That just separates us from the pack.
It's just everyone fights Drew, but he gets to beat you off beforehand. And also, like I use the term, he gets to. It's a pleasure. It'd be weird. Like, imagine if someone's just really into giving hand jobs. It's gotta be weird. That person's probably gotta exist, but that's gotta be a weird person. Yeah, I mean, like,
that's a weird thing to ask. So right? Yeah, it was pretty.
Fuck you, cat.
Cat just dropped a poker chip.
Yeah. Fuck. What was I talking about? Jerking dicks off?
Yeah.
No, the hand jobs. Hand jobs.
Yeah.
There's gonna be someone out there that's just like, I just really like jerking dicks off. Like it's like, do you like anything to do? It's like, nope. Just like use my hand, whacking them off. It's probably someone who's like that like to ski a lot, I can imagine.
Gilbert Godfrey has a joke about that.
He does?
Yeah, have you ever heard it?
Let me know.
It's like there's three guys in a hotel. I'm paraphrasing here, but Gilbert Godfrey said there's like three guys sleeping in a hotel room in the same bed. The one guy on the left said, I had a great dream last night and I was getting a nice hand job. And the guy on the right said, I also had that same dream that I was getting a very satisfying hand job. And then the guy in the middle is like, I had a dream I was skiing.
Yeah, that's good. That's like, and it sounds like old school Gilbert, like doing almost like street jokes.
Yeah.
Wait, is that off his album where he's doing
jokes?
Oh, those are all street jokes.
Yeah. Well, the closer is the
aristocrat.
Yeah, it's like 9-10 minutes long.
The most insane joke ever.
This is our new podcast now. We're just gonna steal other comedians' things and quote other comedians.
Yep. That's it.
We've determined that being funny ourselves is not a valuable solution.
Hey, did you know the same muscles around your asshole are the same muscles around your mouth? Did you know that?
Oh, is that made up?
No, I'm pretty sure they're all sphincters.
Okay, guy who's had half a Miller Lite and half a Fireball. What's next?
I want to fuck you, sphincter. Wait, don't you have multiple sphincters though? I think are your nostrils? Well, because sphincter is a circular based muscle, or is it that your nose is? The fuck is it? Look up sphincter on your phone.
Sphincter.
Sphincter sounds like an Egyptian god. Sphincter, goddess of assholes. Did we ever talk about fucking Egyptian? We'll save it for another time. I start talking about Egyptian lore, man. I started reading a book about the gods of Egypt. Hell yeah, dude. Shit's bananas. Also very sexual. A lot of them were fucking in that. Cum. There's a lot to do with cum in Egyptian mythology. Did you know that? A lot of coming, a lot of eating cum, a lot of cum, large portions of cum, and large portions of cum. I feel like neither of us want to do this right now.
What?
This show.
No.
I feel like we're just waiting to die. You got a text? Are you answering texts on the podcast?
Yeah.
Why?
It was a board.
What was it important about?
People asking me questions.
Was it your mom or dad?
I don't know if they want.
It was your mom or dad. My God. Evan's mom or dad, they actually finally moms asked him if we were gay, which is a really great moment in our lives, Evan, to know that we had this. And no, they asked him that, and what would you say? Your dad is like at the sink all defensive?
Don't say that.
It's funny. It's
Yeah,
not even saying anything bad about your dad. It's funny that your dad got defensive and was at the sink and said, he is allowed to have a male friend. Like, that's such a funny line. Like, are you still on the sphincter shit?
How do you spell it?
I don't know. If I knew how to spell, I wouldn't be here. Like, it's SP. I think it's HINTER, sphincter. Is there an X in it? It's not like it's like the sphinx.
Okay, I found it.
Sphincter.
It's a ring of muscles surrounding and serving to guard or close an opening or tube, such as the anus or the openings of the stomach.
Look where else there's a sphincter. I swear to God, it's your mouth. Did I lie? Did I lie on the podcast? I like anus too. That's a fun word. We should start using that more. Anus. How many sphincters do you have? Google that. Tell us what it says, dude. I'm out here trying to figure out what the Sphinx is, and now I'm like learning about sphincters. Does the Sphinx have a butthole on it? Do you know that? Did they draw it with a sphincter? Or build it with a sphincter? You know what I'm talking about? The Sphinx? The Sphinx in Egypt. Very, very
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss group of
the
characters.
The Sphinx is
the lower act.
It's a very popular monument in Egypt. It's the one that's like the animal person.
With the cat with the
Yeah. With the human head.
yeah.
That's the Sphinx. That's the Sphinx, bro.
I think they're all in the digestive system.
Dude, so we have fucking balls in our stomach. I don't know where we're going. I'm really reaching for a joke on this one.
Yeah, just
what, Evan? Just what?
I know, but we should call it early today.
No, we got 12 more minutes at least. At least I still think that's calling it early. No, we started at like 54. Yeah, 55. So we got 15 more minutes. Guys, we're really not feeling it today. I don't know. I'm hot.
Take your sunglasses off in your vest.
The sunglasses are making me hot, Evan. All right? And I will never take off this vest. It is me now. Okay? This is who I am.
You're wearing jeans inside.
Well, I realize it's also I can create a more marketable version of myself. Marketable? If I dress fully like a cartoon character, I'll then become more of a brand than I will an actual person.
Yeah.
That will lead to probably better success. I mean, an agent will be on me more.
Who's that balding guy with the sunglasses and the vest and the black pants? I like him. That's someone saying that.
Yeah, it's really funny. I like that look. That's gonna make money. That's what the young kids are into. Fucking sleeveless denim vest, dude.
That's your name.
Drew, the sleeveless denim vest. Campbell.
Sleeveless vest man.
Yeah. And there's a fucking phone.
I like this setup.
You like this setup?
Yeah.
I don't. I want to die.
What's the
Yeah. I hope it's someone calling to kill me. I hope it's a doctor telling me I have cancer after my appointment.
Gee.
Well,
Can't be that low.
Well, it's a possibility. I've had blood. Like I say, maybe coming out of my mouth, it's maybe coming out of my nose, maybe coming out of my ass, or maybe it was coming out of something else. Maybe my piss. But I've had blood coming out, so I might have cancer. Wouldn't that be funny if this is my horrible way of announcing the world I have cancer?
40 minutes in, you're like, I gotta cut some news.
Yeah, I might have cancer. Whatever.
It's those our true listeners.
I'm gonna just take some ibuprofen.
When we finally start a Patreon, subscribe to hear health updates.
I'm gonna start a Patreon, and it's gonna be how I stop not having cancer. The show, and that's essentially all it will be. Is let's not have cancer most of the time. The show.
I don't know how people will watch that.
Well, I'm smoking cigarettes. So essentially, I'm making sure this show cannot happen.
Fair point.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm not really doing anything that's supposed to help or make this better in any way.
And you could quit.
I can't do that.
You can't.
I can't do that.
You can't.
I can't fucking do that.
Why?
Because I love cigarettes.
So you can stop when you want.
It's also part of the branding.
What, for this character?
Dude, yeah, this character I've become. I keep my cigarettes in this pocket here, right? In the vest pocket. They're not in there.
You ruined the shtick.
I don't even know. To be honest, I completely zoned out. I don't even know what I was talking about when I was talking about the whole cancer show. My brain was somewhere else, and I was just saying words. I don't even know what the fuck. So if you were like saying, what the fuck is he even saying? I wasn't even there. It wasn't even connected with the line of words I was saying. My brain was somewhere else, and I just knew I had to keep talking.
That's the revelation. 48 episodes in, you're like, you know what?
I wasn't even fucking paying attention to what I was saying. I honestly swear to, I don't know a single thing I said during that. I think I said something about a cancer show. I'm not gonna say
I
it.
couldn't comprehend it.
I don't know either. I was just saying my brain was completely somewhere else, and I just knew I had to keep talking.
That's interesting.
It's not interesting. It's fucking scary. It's fucking alarming.
That's a new character stick I'm working on. I just lose my train of thought.
I know I lose my train of thought, but my mouth keeps going.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I want to kill every living thing around me.
Well, I'm out.
Not like in the sense of like every little, I just mean within a small vicinity. Actual.
Yeah, right.
Right
here?
now.
Are you cooking?
I'm saying this area.
And I'm in this area.
You are in this area.
So I need to leave this area.
You maybe need to leave this area. No, I don't know, man. You got any plans for the rest of the week?
Not sure. I think I'm going to a concert this week.
Which one?
AJR. Any AJR fans out there?
I've been getting ads for that. What the fuck is that?
They're a band. Like
well, no band. Shit. They're a band. What the fuck are? Who are they? What's their thing? What are they all about?
Three brothers. And they play.
Not a fan of this so far. Are they Mormon?
No.
Okay. Then what?
One of them wears like a bomber hat. Yeah.
Then you describe them as it's three brothers and one of them wears a bomber.
Yeah, they play music.
You didn't mention anything about their music yet.
They have a couple hits.
Like
Weak.
How's that go?
And I'm weak. And what's wrong with that? Something.
Everything's wrong with being weak. What are you talking about? You're weak. Even if you're talking metaphorically or literally, it's no. If you're talking physically or emotionally, yeah, there's a problem with being weak. You should become strong. There's no room for being. But yeah, that's a dumb song. That's a dumb song that pussies wrote for pussies, and
yeah, you seem like you would be in again the more 80s type of vibe.
I look like I fucking don't have a job. What was it?
You're like, music's my passion. You said, don't I look like I know music?
Yeah, that's my first one. Don't I look like a guy who knows a lot about music? Your thing is what? I look like someone who drives a motorcycle is what you said, right? Earlier? You said something funnier, you said?
Yeah, I don't remember. I should have written it down.
Sure. You said I look like a fucking fly. That was a good one. That one made me laugh really hard. I think it also the best part about like now I've been dressing like this for like 2 days. And this is me now. And And the best part is just how much riffing. It's so fun to look at myself and just like come up with like a joke about what I look like. And you've been having fun doing that too. We've come up with a lot. I can't even remember them all.
The Beavis Butthead villain was the new one that I just thought of.
Yeah.
Bono.
Bono's not bad. I look like I definitely play bass the most. Definitely look like I definitely got bass player
That's
vibes
true.
actually.
Yeah.
Heavy bass player vibes.
Murdoch Nichols.
I look like I don't
Murdoch Nichols.
yeah.
From Gorillas.
Yeah. I
You
look
put
like
sunglasses on, it'd be
I look like I have a really hard time processing my emotions. Come on, now you do one.
You look like a watermelon that someone put sunglasses on.
What?
I don't know.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm just looking at your head shape right now.
If anyone's the watermelon, come on. Like,
Yeah, I look like a big melon right now.
you look like a jack-o'-lantern with a human head on top of it.
This isn't helping. I'm noticing.
So I can nailed you. Fucking got you, loser. We're gonna go see Alice Cooper. We're supposed to go fucking see Kiss, and then they all had to start getting COVID. Those guys had sex like 1,000 times and managed not to get AIDS, but they can't not get COVID. What the fuck?
Was that your own opinion?
Yeah. That's all I have to say about it.
That's a good joke.
You thought I stole it?
I don't know. Maybe no.
Call me a joke thief?
No, I'm just maybe you read it somewhere and
I'll
just
fucking
said,
take you outside and shrook in your ass right now, buddy.
I like the sound of that.
I also love how serious you're taking me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you threatened to kill me 5 minutes ago.
I don't even know what to say.
Like, I might kill everyone in the
so
general.
out of it. So out of it. We took a 2-week hiatus, a week hiatus. I feel like I'm off. Next week will be better. This one was weird. It definitely didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. But hey, man, that's my whole life, really. This is a series of things I wanted to go differently.
Yeah.
I gotta stop sitting like that. I hurt my lower back. There's not enough lumbar support. And where are we at? We got a couple more minutes.
Like 5 minutes, I'm guessing. About. We can do plugs or something.
I'll fucking plug you. I don't
See, there
know.
we're at. That's where we're at.
Yeah, we're just gonna do plugs. I'm gonna drink this first. So, Evan, say something funny while I drink this.
Look at the fly getting his nutrition.
I love that you call me a fly. That's so good. But you should have said something funny.
Hey guys, John Lemon.
No, you should have legit just said something funny.
I thought that was funny.
No, I mean like legit. You should have just said the words something funny.
What, this is an airplane?
Yeah,
It sounds like an airplane line.
It is, and it's like, come on, just say something funny. Something funny.
Something funny.
Something funny.
God, I need a haircut.
Yeah, you need to get a haircut. I fucking have my hair is growing out of my fucking ass crack.
Dude, I'm just saying this right now because you got a new look going.
Yeah.
If you shaved your head,
I
it would not be the end of the world. You look like a guy. Oh, that guy's tough.
I look like a tough guy. I look like a tough guy if I shaved my head. Maybe. I think I would need more tattoos. I need a face tattoo. If I got a face tattoo, what should it be? A teardrop. Now, if I got a face tattoo, I think I'd get
Inept Pit.
That would be funny if you got.
Like
Yeah,
podcasts.
that'd be really funny. It's just, I'd become advertising for myself. I think you gotta get like a street saying, right? Like you say, like something that says "business in the front, fucking in the back." Right?
That's that in my face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a take on the mullet, but instead, it's anal sex.
Way to make the tattoo artist feel
Right.
uncomfortable.
This is in the front, which means I don't like this. That's where I do my business, but in the back, I'm fucking in the back. Fucking in my back. Get it? Anal. Anal. Anal plugs. All right, let's get to plugs.
Yeah.
All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you crush that like button and smash the subscribe button. Make sure you leave a comment. Dude, do whatever you want. We'll engage. If you want to ask questions, we'll fucking answer them. We need to start being more engaging with our audience, I realize.
Does it help when every episode you threaten to
kill?
Yeah,
people.
pretty much.
That's true. But we need to be more engaging with our audience. So that's the plan from now on. We will engage you as long as you engage us. We will engage you in the reader too. We'll dock you.
I don't know if anal sex jokes are the way to
engage your butt. I'm such a child. So just like that honestly makes me laugh. He's like, I'll engage your butt.
That was my stomach.
Oh, Jesus Christ, not like a fart, dude. All right, everybody says on Spotify, make sure you hit like and or follow and download all the episodes, whatever. Hell yeah. If you're watching or listening to it on Stitcher, make sure you hit follow and download all the episodes. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, make sure you...
Our new plugs guy is just a real slow southern talk.
No. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, make sure to give us a 5-star review and also leave a little bit of a review. Please write a review for us. Write it with your words. Choose good words and write them for us. Please, we're begging you. We're begging you. Engage us and we will engage your butt. Please, I'll fucking, you get down on all your haunches and I'll jerk your dick off like a milking cow. Dude, what's going on with your stomach?
One that says,
this reminds me, we went to Outback right before this, and it's probably that, but we went to Outback before this, and when we were at Outback, we sat down, and I was like, oh, can I get some blooming onions or an appetizer? And he goes, oh, yeah, we really can't do that right now. Like, is there any way I can get you another appetizer or something? And I want to just be like, no, I think we're just good. I think we're done being here. Like,
stand up and walk out.
It's like the whole reason to ever fucking come here. The food was fine.
It was good.
It was fine.
Why don't you just throw it out?
It was just a piece of the beer wrapper.
It was fine.
It was fine. It wasn't great. It would have been better if I had some fucking blooming onions.
I agree.
I'm going on Yelp. I'm leaving a review. Just like how you should leave us a review on Apple Podcasts.
It'll be 5 stars, just like you should.
Dude, leave a comment, review, leave us on the fucking Apple Podcast. Give us 1 star and then say they didn't have any fucking blooming onions. Guy told me the machine was broken, so he couldn't give me blooming onions. 1 star. Like, it's the podcast.
Yeah.
If you want to contact it, you can follow us on Facebook at Inept Pit. You can follow us on Twitter at Inept Pit. And you can email us at ineptpit@gmail.com. And for that, you can contact us with any kind of questions or concerns. Or would you like to book us for live stand-up? Or possibly a live podcast? Or maybe both. You could do both. Please do both. Besides that, Alvin, do your own plugs, you fucking loser. Get your plugs.
You can follow me on Twitter at Sol7. Same thing for Instagram at Sol7. That's all my plugs.
Well, it's been a show. Hopefully the next one's better. I don't know. I fucking don't care anymore. I don't care about any of this anymore.
Is this the final episode?
No. But I don't want to be here anymore.
No. Well.
Good night, everybody. I don't know. It's just farts. Do we end on that?
Yeah, farts.
Farts, guys.